chemo is going ahead today, and hopefully this is going to be my last one in this cycle. So it might seem a bit weird if you're not having cancer treatment that you would be pleased that your chemo is going ahead. But delays are kind of a bad thing. You want your treatment schedule to happen as planned, and I particularly do at the moment because it's my 40th birthday next weekend and we've got a lovely weekend planned at a nice posh hotel. So I want to be able to drink some champagne and eat some lovely food and be able to taste it and enjoy it. And if I'd had to have chemo next week, then I really wouldn't have done. And this also means that hopefully there won't be a delay to my surgery. So yeah, I've kind of really struggled this round with really low bloods. I've had to have them tested loads in the last week because my blood was basically water and there was no stuff in it to fight infection, which your neutrophils, they were low, my white blood was low, my hemoglobin was low, my red bloods were low, so I was anemic, neutropenic, all the enics, which is really not good. But they have sorted themselves out in time for today, which is really good. Although, as you know, there's always some sort of delay. And today, my chemotherapy drugs have not been sent over from the Christie, so we have to wait an hour and a half for them because they need to be mixed up here. So that's fun, and it's not very happy about it. So I don't know, I've already been for breakfast, so I'm waiting for my blood results to come back. So any suggestions on how to entertain yourself in a chemo ward for an hour and a half, then any suggestions welcome. Expect a lot of Instagram stories over the next hour and a half because that's basically all we've got to do. I've got a cup of coffee, so you know, it's not all bad. So while I'm waiting, I'll just show you a bit more about the cold cap because that's the thing that I get the most questions about, because I think people, you know, why would you know very much about it if you've never had to use one before? And people kind of struggle to understand the concept a bit. So this is the machine, the Paxman machine, which has all the coolant running through it, and then it's attached to the cold cap by these pipes, which are covered in lots of insulation, and they are just attached to the cold cap by these connectors here. And this is the cold cap that I wear. It's attached and is feeling pretty cold at the moment. So that's the inside of it. I'll try and do this one-handed, is a bit tricky. Hang on. So that's what it looks like underneath. So this is the bit that actually sits on my head. You can see it's nicely sculpted around the ears and the back, and through all these tubes the coolant runs through from the machine that keeps it at a steady temperature so it can cool your scalp and keep it at the right temperature, because that's the important thing, is keeping a constant low temperature to stop the chemo drugs getting into the hair follicles. So this, it feels pretty cool now, a bit like holding an ice pack or something if you've ever had a sports injury. So that sits on top of your scalp, and then on top of it, I'm just going to put this on here and get Steve to help me out because I've not got enough hands. This rugby scrum cap affair goes on top, kind of like insulated to keep it in place and I guess help to keep the temp the same. And it's got these straps. This one goes around your chin, and here this one goes around the centre of the cap to pull it really tight and make sure that it's got good contact with the scalp all over, because that's a really important part of fitting the cold cap. And so you put it on for half an hour to cool down before your treatment starts. You keep it on during your treatment, and then there's kind of different times that you need to keep it on for afterwards. They're on this little card here, so it kind of varies from anything from 20 to 90 minutes. This is probably not the best day to show you my hair because it's a bit of a mess and I've not washed it for a few days, but I've had 17 rounds of chemo, and as you can see, despite the grey roots, I've still got a full covering of hair thanks to wearing the cap. So apologies for flashing my slightly greasy grey roots at you, but this was the kind of thing that I would have wanted to have seen when I was starting out on chemo, because I wanted to see kind of what it looked like and what kind of hair you could have left after using the cold cap. So that is what this is.